there's nothing wrong with failing, but what you do with your failure, that is what we call you accountable for. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Charity. If it is your first time seeing my face, thank you so much for clicking play. If you are an old subscriber, thank you so much for always coming around. Today's video, I'm going to actually be a little bit a bit serious, because it's a serious conversation that is long overdue, and since it's beginning of the year, it's a beginning of a lot of things for most of us. So before I even start with this video, let me just start by saying Happy New Year. I pray that may this be a fruitful year, a year of opportunities, a year of traveling, a year of saving, a year of getting married, a year of getting children, and a lot of good things in your life in Jesus' name. I don't genuinely have anything written down, but since it's beginning of the year and grade 11 and 12 results are out, I just feel like I'm going to talk to you guys as your big sister that I am. So if you have like a grade 11 person, or grade 10, grade 12, or maybe you took a gap year, this video is for you. Please, if you are not, you can just click out, or you can actually forward it, or just share it with somebody that it will benefit. Grade 11 results are out, so some people pass, some people fail, some people actually pass beyond their expectations. So I'm just going to talk to you guys. The first set of people that I'm going to talk to is people that fail. The first thing I want to actually say is it's okay to fail. I mean, it's okay to fail. I actually once failed, and I did not just fail once, I failed a lot of times. And I'm so glad that every time I failed, I picked myself up. Every time I failed, I made corrections. I made is it rescue? I forgot the word, but I made sure that every time I fail, I use my second opportunity. There's actually a thing they do in university. If, for example, you fail your first exam, they have supplementary. So just pretend that, you know, this year is your supplementary year. You are doing your second chance of grade 11. You are doing your second chance of whatever you are trying to improve on. So if you fail, it's okay to fail, but you just need to start re-evaluating yourself, re-examine yourself, ask yourself questions such as, why did I fail? What made me fail? What did I do that I didn't used to do before? What didn't I do that I used to do that I didn't do it this time? So ask yourself such questions, and I guess you will have your responses, and those responses are going to help you to actually see where did you go wrong. Another thing that you also need to ask yourself is, who is in my life that was not part of my life? Most of the time you probably fail because of the type of friendship that you have. The truth of the matter is, the fact that at grade 11, after finishing, you can go to university, I feel like in your head you already start having this mindset of, I'm big enough now, next year I'm at varsity, I'm a whole big woman, I'm a whole big man. Do you understand? So tell yourself the truth. Tell yourself the truth. At least you can lie to people, but don't lie to yourself. Ask yourself those questions and answer them genuinely. Ask yourself questions such as, okay, what made me fail? Is it that I used to be is it that I used to be too much on my phone? Is it that I used to spend too much time with friends? Is it that this partying thing that I started before my exam is what affected my studies? So ask yourself all those questions, answer them, and be able to tell yourself the truth. And after you have asked yourself these questions, please, I'm pleading with you, make sure that you make corrections. Don't repeat the same mistakes that you've made last year. If maybe you have a new set of friends that you didn't actually have when you used to perform a little bit better, then cut them out, let them go. There's nothing wrong. At the end of the day, it will advantage you. Just try to work on yourself, try to improve, and if maybe the study method that you used to use is no longer the same, then almost at this point, change the study method, change the way you used to study, try and improve, try and get ways on how to, but at least also by now you have an idea of whether are you a night person, are you a day person. Personally, I'm somebody that if I sleep, I don't wake up to study. I just take it throughout. If it's throughout the night, then I take it throughout the night. I don't do this thing of let me sleep early so I can wake up at 1 o'clock. When I wake up, my head is no longer functioning well. Do you understand? So at least by now you have an idea of, okay, I study better when I'm like this. I study better at this social time. I study better. So go back, reevaluate yourself, and make sure that you have all these answers. Okay, so another set of people that we are going to talk to is people that, let's say you passed grade 11, but then when the grade 12 results came out, you failed. Okay, the thing is, when you went to grade 12, I believe you went to AS level with a mindset of I want to study this, and maybe one of the requirements is you need AS level in certain subjects. So now when the results came out, you did not qualify for that specific course that you want to study. First of all, I want to say, don't beat yourself up. Now it's time for you to go back to the drawing board. And I'm sure when you apply, let's say when you apply at any institution, they actually tell you that give them a first choice and a second choice. There's nothing wrong with studying the second choice. I mean, if there's no way you can, improve in 2 days of your sleep because it's a whole year. Otherwise, if you're the type of person that is like, you know what, I'm gonna study this by fire, by force, therefore I'm going to improve in my grade 12. Go ahead, you have my blessings. I feel like you can do it. Go and improve if you want to improve. If you have not qualified, there's nothing wrong with also going to the faculty officers and just saying, this is my grade and this is what I wanted to study. And sometimes it's possible that they will make it, they can actually negotiate with you and you might get in the course that you want to study. But if that's not the case, don't beat yourself up. Go back to the drawing board and just check what course can you study. Sometimes actually you find people that are like, I just want to go study agriculture, or I just want to study biology. It's biology or nothing. But and then they didn't actually think well. They didn't actually even make research. After studying biology, what do you become? Is that something that you really want? So there's nothing wrong with studying a second option. For those that pass grade 11, grade 12, first of all, I want to say a big congratulations. If it's possible, I'll hug you. Congratulations for you have made it. Congratulations, those nights, those sleepless nights have paid off. Those days that you deprive yourself from going to parties, depriving yourself from hanging out with friends, depriving yourself from the hottest gist. I just want to say it paid off. Congratulations. And if you are planning of going to AS level, please, you have not made it in life, you just made it in grade 11. So work harder so that you don't make the mistake of those that fail grade 11. Okay, you don't repeat that same mistake. So just work hard and try as much as possible to be consistent in you being hardworking. Do you understand? So a big congratulations once again. Also, those that are planning of going to grade 12, like I said, work harder than you worked before. Don't look at it that you made it in grade 11. I'm smart. Let me tell you a short story. When I went to university, I was not really sure what to study, but I applied for a course obviously, and I was rejected. And that admission letter came written. That letter from the university where I studied, it was written that if I happen to pass, I can go back for selection. So when I went for selection, I think I was the third person to be selected. So in my head, I was like, I made this in life. I'm smart. Out of all of this 100 and whatever people that came for selection, I'm number 3. Jesus, you made it. And then we wrote a test. I passed the test and then I started school. So I feel like when I went to university, I went with the mindset of I'm smart. I don't even need to study. I mean, I can just study small, I'll still pass. To understand. So don't make that mistake as you go to grade 11, as you go to grade 12. As you go to grade 12, as you go to university, you are not smart. You have not made it in life. Just have the spirit of learning and improving every single time. Okay? So I was saying that don't go to university with the mindset of I'm a smart woman, I'm a smart man, because like the Bible says that the fastest runner does not always win the race. The smartest people, like if you have to tell yourself the truth and just question things, even the people that passed in your class are not people that are really smart, are people that are hardworking. Do you understand? So the fastest runner does not always win the race. So you need to actually run in such a way that you know that you study in such a way that you know that you will pass, you obtain that distinction or that whatever grade that you want to have. Okay, this thing of having a video and you're talking with literally nothing written. I feel like at this point I'm being lost about what I was saying. But my point is, I think I was talking to people that have passed. Okay, let me just take you guys back. So in choosing your career, I feel like that's like literally the most important thing. Please choose with God, because it's only God that knows, you know. I always say that it is the manufacturer of a phone that knows how it's supposed to fully function, and is the manufacturer of the phone that knows how to operate that phone and how it's supposed to be used, actually, more than the person that just buys it. Do you understand? The same way with God. It's God that created you, that actually knows what is where your potential lies. It's God that created you, that knows that, He called you in this world to go and treat people in the hospital, or to go defend the defenseless in court, or to whatever. So in choosing your career, please choose with God. Ask God to actually guide you and to show you the right path, because when you choose your own career, when the storm come, when the rain come, it will hit those that got direction both from themselves and from God. And if you decided to do your own thing, you will not be able to stand. So just ask God to actually help you and to guide you what career to actually pursue, what career actually to do. Do you understand? Another thing that I actually want to highlight is that while you are busy, maybe you're praying and you don't know what direction, that does not mean that, because I feel like we are called in this world for a purpose. So some people are to actually fulfill their purpose through their career. Some people are to actually fulfill their purpose through other means. So please just pray for guidance and ask God to lead you what career path to do. Okay, yesterday I actually made a video of institutions to actually consider applying for. Actually, I think there are more than 30. So please watch out that video. It might come after this video, or it might come before actually watching this video. So please watch it out. Make sure you study at an institution that is accredited by NQA. So please, thank you very much. So another thing that actually, before I forget, please, there's a NSFAF priority list. When you are, if you know that you cannot be able to fund yourself, and maybe there are no bursaries or scholarships available for you to be able to study at these institutions that are accredited by NQA, please make sure that you take a course based on that priority list, because those are the only ones that will be funded by NSFAF. If you decide to, because I didn't see HIV management, if you decide to study HIV management, it's not part of the priority list, you will fund yourself. Do you understand? So yeah, I feel like I spoke so much and probably I left certain information. Another thing is just be open-minded. For those that pass grade 12 and maybe you want to study abroad, there are opportunities. The Hungary scholarship actually closed last week. It's like an annual scholarship, always closes on the 15th of January. So if maybe that's what you're looking for, it's coming next year again. Prepare your application now, and you can always give in your application next year. We have the Turkey scholarship, government scholarship. I think it's also running now. Please check on the NSFAF page. They always have scholarships that are running. If you feel like maybe your course is not part of the priority list, we have bursaries. We have MTC is giving bursaries. We have Old Mutual. We have literally most companies are giving scholarships. But one thing I realized with these companies that are giving bursaries, they are giving bursaries to people to study IT, to study business management and all those. So please check out all these things. Another thing, I think I was introduced to a page called Namibian Opportunities on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and literally on all the social media. So please, they always post scholarship opportunities, school, fellowship opportunities, opportunities to actually go abroad. Please check them out. They always have all this information. Another thing that I want to actually say for those that are going to university, please be open-minded. Connect with different people. Don't just say that, don't be too overly spiritual. At the same time, don't be sleeping. Be smart, and also be watchful. Like the Bible say, watch and pray. Be prayerful, and don't let people get too comfortable with you. Do you understand? Protect yourself, and also still interact with people. Another thing is as you go to university. Maybe actually let me make a separate video another day, not today, a separate video of attitude to carry to universities and attitude to not carry to university. I think with that being said, I've said literally almost everything in this video that is just all over. Please excuse me, but anyways, please do leave your comment in the comment section. I will reply. Sometimes I do respond. Some negative comments I literally just ignore. So please do let me know what you want me to do, what videos that you guys want to see on my channel on academic stuff. Another thing is that I actually checked my analytics and I just realized that most people that come to my YouTube videos to my channel is because educational content, not really my braki videos that I do every day, but they love my educational videos. So please, whatever educational video that you want me to do let me know in the comment section, and I will definitely do the video. Yeah, I think that is all. I really can't think of anything right now. It's just maybe to say again that there's nothing wrong with failing, but what you do with your failure, that is what we call you accountable for. So please, if you fail, work on what made you fail and try to improve, and please do improve. Okay, and those that passed, you have not made it in life, just made it in that specific grade. Another thing, actually, the funniest thing is people that we went to university with that had low grades, they were performing very well, better than us that went to university with good grades. Do you understand? So make sure that you don't get relaxed. Don't relax. And also, those that failed, don't beat yourself up and say, I'm a failure, I studied. Maybe the way you were reading was not effective. Try a new approach to the way you study. Maybe the way you recall your things is when you speak out loud. I don't really know about different studying methodologies, but if you guys want me to talk about it, tell me in the comment section and I'll really make research for you guys and I'll bring it on this channel for you. Okay, I think I'm speaking so fast and so a lot of things and probably missing out some, but anyways, with this being said, thank you so much for coming to my channel and see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.